Let's now get your day started by taking a look at some of the country's newspapers. We'll start with the Business Day, and it's leading with a picture there of Justin Trudeau, Canada's Prime Minister, speaking to reporters at his residence in Ottawa yesterday, announcing that he intends to step down as the Liberal Party leader. He will stay on in his post until a replacement has been chosen, and this is what the Business Day is leading with. They're also leading with AMSA to shut down its long steel business, and the company's decision could affect about 3,500 jobs across 3 provinces. And this is ArcelorMittal then proceeding with the winding down of its long steel business, putting about 3,500 direct and indirect jobs at risk. And this move, we understand, is particularly concerning for residents of KwaZulu-Natal town of Newcastle, where AMSA's long steel facility plays a key role in the local economy and the job market. And just Newcastle alone, I understand, accounted for about 34%. That is more than 10 billion rand of AMSA's procurement in 2023. That's what the Business Day is leading with. And also a sub-headline there of municipal debt standing in the way of Eskom unbundling. This is Eskom chairperson Mteto Nyati, having warned that runaway municipal debt, which topped the 100 billion rand mark, risked delaying the unbundling of the utilities distribution unit, potentially putting into question the viability of the distribution arm. And Andre de Ruyter, he may have left Eskom, but he continues to make headlines because Eskom says it is now yet to uncover evidence of the corruption claimed by former CEO Andre de Ruyter in his explosive book published in May last year. Well, de Ruyter, who quit the role in December of 2022, had also launched a private investigation into corruption at Eskom at the end of 2021, and it was conducted by a forensic investigation organization, George Fevers Forensic and Risk, which compiled a damning report on criminal activity at Eskom implicating government officials. Let's take a look at what the Star is leading with. The Star is leading with Public Works CFO nabbed with 680,000 rand in his car. Well, sources close to the situation have revealed to the Star that the DPWI senior officials across the country take cash gifts from service providers in exchange for large tenders and projects. This is a scourge mostly prevalent in Gauteng, in KwaZulu-Natal and the Northern Cape. And the Star is also leading with the sub-headlines there of a mother's ongoing battle for daughter's release from Thai prison having continued. The mother of Ashley Ostazen, pictured there in the picture on the Star, who is imprisoned for life in Thailand for drug trafficking, has not given up the fight to get a child back home as she seeks legal advice in South Africa. Lynette Blignot from George relocated to Thailand more than 2 years ago in order to be closer to her 25-year-old daughter, who was arrested for drug possession in that country back in 2020. And the Star is also reporting on school essentials putting heavy financial burden on South African parents. That's the basis of our question. We would also love to engage you on this particular matter. I mean, with the back to school just a week away, where parents are starting to feel the financial burdens and pressures of school stationery and uniforms, with long lists of necessary items for learners, setting them back hundreds to thousands of rand. So that's what we're asking you. That's the basis of our question. We'd love to know from you. You can access at Morning Live SABC, or alternatively use our Facebook page and our WhatsApp number. And let's take a look at what the Citizen is leading with this Sunday morning. The joke is on us. That's what the Citizen is leading, displaying a picture there of President Cyril Ramaphosa and General Secretary of the South African Communist Party and Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi sharing a joke at the Avalon Cemetery in Soweto yesterday during a commemoration of the life and the legacy of struggle icon Joe Slovo. South Africa is ready for any outbreak, and this is alarming news as China battles a rapidly spreading wave of human metapneumovirus. Health experts saying that there's no need for the public to panic, as South Africa has learned lessons from the COVID pandemic. Even though the respiratory virus mimics COVID symptoms, well, the government says it is prepared to manage it. And there we go, Proteas there wrapping up the test series, and the ANC to charge a staunch critic of Cyril and a veteran and those who negatively tweet after taking something at 2 a.m. in hot water with the party. This is what the ANC is saying. And this two-pot system is unfair. That's a sub-headline. Withdrawers stunned at the tax deductions, and pension fund members were taken aback by the amount of tax they had to pay when they accessed their retirement savings under the two-pot system, calling it unfair because the South African Revenue Services took it all while they get poorer and poorer. All right, this is what the Sowetan is leading with this Tuesday morning. Why Saudi enablers are back to office? That's what the Sowetan is asking. Arbitrator lifting the suspension of Tshwane officials accused of tender irregularity, citing unfair labor practice by the metro. And the ruling reveals 2 managers were assigned the key task, including the on Rooiwal project, while facing charges. The Sowetan is also leading with a picture of cricket prodigy. He's the man of the moment. Protest Kwena Mapaka successfully appealing for the dismissal of Pakistan captain Shan Masood during day 4 of the second test at Newlands in Cape Town yesterday. The Sowetan is also reporting on Parolees to repair school furniture, and the Mpumalanga Department in particular of Education says that it aims to fix 83 schools that were damaged by heavy storms last year, and also use the help of Parolees to repair the broken furniture. And the Sowetan is also leading with the picture there of Minister Bengu. Special funeral for former Education Minister Bengu. Cyril Ramaphosa, President of South Africa, has declared a special official Category 2 funeral for former Education Minister Professor Sibusiso Bengu. Well, the former ambassador to Germany died in his sleep at his KZN home on December the 30th at the age of 90, and the funeral, we are told, will be held this coming Friday. This is according to Presidency spokesperson Vincent Magwenya. So these are some of the newspaper headlines, making news headlines this Tuesday morning. All right, if you've missed it, we have covered everything for you on our SABC News website. Just log in to www.sabcnews.com, or alternatively, you can download our SABC Plus app so you can watch the news on the go wherever you are, whenever. So we got you covered. So make sure that you do the right thing and download the SABC Plus app.